What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a special live. It said Tuesday live on the intro video. That was not playing. It's not Tuesday. It's Wednesday. It's not 2:22. It's 1:30. What the hell are we doing? Well, this is what happens when you go out of town. Shit happens. So we're going live on Wednesday, and there's no better thing that we do than have TU members call and close deals. You guys loved it last Tuesday. We were live with Lead Zolo. Today we're live with Property Leads. We're going to be locking down some deals. We've got Cesar LaCosta in the house, Sam Weaver, Edward Luna. And if he gets back from playing dad, he had to go pick his kids up from school, Tyler Osborne. So we're chock full of closers. I'm excited for this. This has literally become one of my most favorite things to do. And last Tuesday when we got done with it, there were so many comments where it's like, hey, never stop doing these. I feel like I'm retired now. I no longer close. I just sit here and watch other people close. That's what you guys like to see. So we're going to bring up the first person, Mr. Cesar LaCosta. What's up, Cesar?
What up, RJ? How you guys doing?
Good. But Cesar's a veteran at this. What is this, like your third, fourth, fifth time on here?
It probably is.
Yeah. So today, I feel like today is the day. Today's the day that you're getting something.
Yes.
You're getting something on our contract. I want to know, with your fancy-ass glasses, now that I know they're fancy-ass glasses because I got to hang out with you in person, are you recording us?
I was for a quick second.
I want to see this footage. I want to see what happens here. So,
Absolutely.
all right, man. So we've got our list of property leads. Just like I said at the event the other day, when you're handed a list of leads and you're put on the spot, you gotta cherry pick, right? We're here to see closed deals. So I chose this one for you because the seller's motivation is emergency reasons, and the maintenance, like the repairs needed, is a full gut. It needs everything.
Nice.
So what we're hoping for is a great price right out of the gates, tons of motivation, and it works out. So that's what we're hoping for. Floor is all yours, brother. Let's do it.
Wonderful. Let's do it. I can't find the address though. Did you pop it in and were you able to find it?
I had not put it anywhere.
I tried putting it on, but I'll call it right now. Give me a second. There you go.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
But look at the city. City's different.
It's Clinton, South Carolina.
Yes, hello, Mr. Good James. James, good afternoon. My name is Cesar, calling about your property on Oak Street.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, looks like you filled out a form. Looks like you're looking to sell this property.
Yep.
Wonderful. How much are you looking to get for it?
I can't get no less than 50.
No less than 50. Okay. Well, while I look this up, can you tell me a little bit what you got going on over there?
Well, it's a block building on the property. All utilities are there. It's fenced in, has a new roof on it. I purchased the property. I bought two pieces of property. I was going to fix that one and build on the other property I have with all electric and power and everything on it also. It's I think it's 0.33 acres. It's actually two lots, but it's one plot number. So in the county, they have it as one plot number, but it's actually two properties. The property has, the other piece of property has a water on it also. The other one has water and power where the building is. And it's also fenced in. Actually, three sides are fenced in. The other side broke, so I took it off. That's pretty much it.
Is there a building on this, or is it just a vacant lot?
No, it's a block building on it.
It's got a block building on it. Okay. And I just want to make sure I got this correctly. Is it in Lake City?
No, it's 236.
Yeah, because on the form you put in 234, so maybe that's why I couldn't find it. All right, so let me look this up.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No worries. So
I just went through it with another gentleman I just got off the phone with.
got it. How'd that go?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
That's why I honestly thought you were him again.
No way. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm better. So let's see.
I sent him the pictures of the property, the survey of the property. I already got it surveyed. They sold the house up the block on Chestnut, and I think I forgot, it's up the block on Chestnut. They sold it, they remodeled it. It's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. They just sold it for $172.
Got it. Yeah, I do see that on Peachtree, actually, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
and they just repaved all the roads in the neighborhood.
got it. Okay. So you're saying I can sell this for $172 after I fix it up, right?
Well, my plan was, my problem is I put just a short story.
Mm-hmm.
I put all my eggs in the basket because I wanted to quit my job. I just wanted to do what I had to do. So I bought the properties to flip them. I went to the county, found out exactly what I need to do, what I can and what I cannot do. The best option for me was to make that building a tiny home and sell it for $150 fast, $170, whatever. Because it'll be a small building, I was going to make it a 1-bedroom with a loft, a 2nd bedroom, and then have the big backyard with it. The gentleman at the county said, that is great. So he said you could put a modular home or build a stick frame or build outright or add on to that. Either or.
So do you have the permit to do all of that already?
Well, I got the contractor because I do it myself. So it was going to run me. I'll give you all the numbers too, like I told the other gentleman. It was going to run me $25,000 to make that building a 1-bedroom with a loft tiny home, and I could have sold it easy for $140, $150. But if I would have added more to it and stuff like that, I could get the 170, maybe 200. I don't think 200 yet, but easy 170 if I added on to it. But I was just trying to keep the cost low, and it didn't cost a lot of money to make it a tiny home.
Got it. And you said, yeah, and you're saying that it'll only cost $25,000 to do that? Do you have a?
Yeah.
And
my contractor was charging me 10% of the cost of all the material. But the difference is I'm able to do all aspects of the job. So it has a new roof. All I was going to do was frame in, cut in windows, cut in a door, close the other one, add a bathroom in the back patio. It also has a 32-foot by 10-foot patio in the back, concrete. So I was going to use that patio as a slab for the extra master bathroom.
Got it.
And then add a little, a half bath just for the guests.
Okay. Well, if just curious, by the way, I mean, it sounds like you've got this whole thing planned out. What got you looking to sell instead of maybe doing it yourself and then getting maximum value out of it?
The only reason is because I put all my cash into buying the properties instead of just buying one and then using the cash, flipping it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I had $60,000 cash, and I didn't want to lose the opportunities I was having. With the two, I bought both properties at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So one was going for, I think, 40. I got it for 30, and the other one for 35, and I got it for 25 or somewhere around there. So I bought them outright. So that's what I did. So now I'm at the point where I just quit my job. I don't want to work for anybody anymore. So I said, I'll sell this one, make a couple of dollars on it, and I'll use the money to add into Abbeville, put a trailer there, buy one for $15,000, put 10 in and remodel it. As long as I make at least $50,000 out of Clinton, I can do everything I want to do in Abbeville, and that's where I'm going to make my big money at. Because with Abbeville, I can sell the property for $275, $250.
Got it.
So that's my game plan. Is that, you know, it's just I'd rather just get rid of one and then do it again and again and again. Because I'm a carpenter, so I do all phases. You know, roof, fascia, soffit, bathroom, kitchen remodels, everything. So I don't have to hire enough. For me, it's a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let me ask you real quick, just trying to understand this. I know you said you have a little small bill in there. I mean, at the end of the day, in order to build that tiny home, we're going to have to take this out, demolish it, and then put a new one on there, right?
Nope. Not at all. Why would you do that? It's a block building with a slab roof, brand new roof on it. Go in there, cut out windows, frame it up, put a bedroom, add a patio on the right side of the building. If you're looking at it from Oak Street, you go to the right of the building, you add out a patio, and that's where you put your loft. You add in an enclosed patio, so you come out 10 foot, and then you have up top in the A-frame area, you'll have at least a 10-foot by 8-foot loft bedroom there.
Got it. Okay.
And then you're framing all the inside. Really what you're doing where the labor is cutting in the windows. You know what I mean? Cutting in the windows is setting windows. So how many windows could you put in that building? 7 windows? So that's going to run you maybe $1,500.
Yeah, I don't know, man. My team member was making fun of me all weekend long because I sent her property with no windows. I don't know if I want to do it again. But all joking aside, it looks like you just bought this recently, right? About a year ago or so.
Yeah, and that's what my plan was. And then I quit my job, you know, and I'm going to do it regardless. You know, I just said, you know what, why stress myself? Just get rid of this one, make a couple of dollars on it, and be smarter this time.
Absolutely. Well, I want to be as smart as you. I want to do a smart thing here. I mean, how much did you end up buying this property for?
I paid $25, I believe, for 30.
25. Yeah. Looks like you might have bought 20 here. I mean, if I can close on this quick and I pay all the closing costs, I mean, what's the best price that you can do?
Honestly, the way I crunch my numbers to get Abbeville done, I'm at about 50.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work, man. I think you bought it at the right price at 20. I can't just pay $30,000 extra and I still got to do all the work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 10-4. I understand. That's where I'm at with it. It doesn't. I'd rather fix it than sell it for cheaper or make $5,000 on it. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean? Yeah, yep.
For me, it doesn't. I know what it's worth. If you have the means and if you're smart about doing it, you can make at least $100,000 on the property. At least 75 easy.
Yeah, I just don't see it being done with the $25,000. Even at $40,000, I think it's going to cost a little bit more. That's the reason why I just can't see myself paying $50,000 for it. Plus the ones that are selling for $170,000, those are like 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. And if we're looking at a tiny home, you know, I mean, the market tells me I can only sell it for maybe, if I get lucky, $150,000 the top end, but most likely at $120,000. So, I mean, making $75,000 is impossible if the market is telling me that's how much I can sell a tiny home for.
Yeah, see, that would be the difference between me and everyone else. I don't have to pay anybody to do anything. All that's material. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? All I'm paying for is material. All I need is a toilet bowl, a sink. That's $200. You know? Yeah. It depends on what I do. Crown molding I put in, it doesn't cost me extra.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Chair rails, the tile, none of that costs me extra. The designing of it doesn't cost me extra. Putting that LVL in to cut out the trusses to make them vaulted doesn't cost me extra.
Absolutely.
You see what I mean?
Well,
so
James,
that's why the numbers are way different from me and you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely understand. So that said, I mean, if things change in the future and you need the money and you need to close this quick, I can be the guy for you. I can't pay anywhere near that 50. I'll be upside down on that. So if you change your mind, keep me in your contacts and feel free to reach back out to me. I'm more than happy to revisit with you.
Okay, just shoot me a number, what you was thinking, and if I ever want to go back, I'll go back to it.
I mean, you bought it for 20. You didn't do anything to it. So if I were to buy it off you, I'll give you a few $1,000, 25, maybe 30 at the most. Otherwise, there's no reason for me to pay $30,000 more, and you didn't do jack shit about it.
Yeah. No, what I did was all I did to it is clean it up, fix the fascia on it, and that's it.
Exactly, and I understand that. All right, James. So it was a pleasure, sir. And if you ever change your mind, give me a call.
You got it, brother. Thank you, and I wish you nothing but luck.
All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, couple of things. That was very weird. It's not a building, it's a garage. He kept referring to it as it's a block building. The house got torn down and he bought a vacant land with a garage still on it. Converting that is not going to cost you $25,000. And then him saying, well, I could do all of the work myself. Well, who cares? So you go do it all yourself. The opportunity costs, it still costs you money to go do the work yourself. Like, you're just not making money somewhere else. So it's irrelevant. I thought you did a good job. You did there at the end when you really, embraced the no and walked away. I mean, he came crawling. What's your number? Let me know. I mean, and you hit him square in the face. I mean, I loved it. You're like, you haven't done jack shit. I mean, I'll give you a couple grand,
Yeah.
I want you to go ahead and call another one. Call this one. I don't want that to leads where we don't even have a house. I mean, that sucks.
All right. I didn't even see you put another one on there. Give me a second. Where's the number?
Glenn, that was in South Carolina.
What is this person's name? Is it Ken? Yeah.
Yeah, Ken.
Hello? Ken, you there? Oh, that was weird.
Did they answer?
No. Well, it answered, but there was no...
Right. Let's try it again.
Yep. Hello, Ken? Yeah, that's weird.
All right.
It's
Here we go.
answering, but it's not. You have another one, or?
Yeah. Yeah, plenty, man.
Oh, that's right. 409. Is Glenn watching right now?
Glenn,
Dude, I haven't talked to that guy in a while.
Leave your name and number at the tone.
it's D&D. Double dollar.
Leave your name and number at
Oh, no.
Let's do one last one. And this is my cell phone too, so.
leave your name and number at the tone, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Hey, Nikki. Good afternoon. Caesar here, calling about your property on Avenue B. Looks like you filled out a form. Looks like you're looking to sell. I am looking to buy in that neighborhood. Give me a call when you get this.
One of these times I'm going to predict that it's D&D and it's actually going to work out.
What was that?
I always say it's D&D. Call back. And then it's always, no, they just really have their phone turned off.
Yep. I don't think it's D&D this time because I'm on my cell. Hello, Mr. Ron.
Yeah.
Ron, good afternoon. My name is Caesar, calling about your property on Missouri Street.
Yes, sir.
Looks like you filled out a form. You still looking to sell this property by any chance?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. How much are you looking to get for it?
As much as I can get, or as little as I can get.
Yeah, same here. What's that right price for you?
I mean, I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, well, Ron, usually when I go to the car dealership, there's a sticker price on the window, and then I decide whether I want to buy it or not. You know what I mean? You filled out a form on my site, so if you're looking to sell, I am looking to buy. Just want to know how much you're looking to get for it while I look this up.
Well, I don't want to cut my throat. I'd rather you throw out an offer, and then we go from there.
Oh, absolutely, man. And I hear that a lot. And to be quite honest with you, if you're thinking that my offer is going to be higher than your number, brother, tell me. I mean, it won't. I mean, my goal is to obviously get this as the lowest that I can for me to make my margin. But, you know, at the same time, I want to make sure I put as much money as I can in your pocket too. You know what I mean? I want to make it a win-win situation. So the reason why I'm asking is, you know, the last thing I want to do is waste your time. So if you give me the number, I can quickly look at this and see if it would work for me. And if it works for me, then let's make a deal. And if not, no harm, no foul, no pressure on my end, you know?
Right. Now, are you an investor that basically has other people come over before closing? And I know you are going to have a couple of people come, but are you having other investors that would come over and, you know, basically you sell it before you even own it? Let me ask you that.
Oh, great question, man. Yeah, that's a great question. So I'm an investor, and as an investor, I do have multiple options. I can flip it. I can flip it myself. I am a flipper.
Right.
I can keep it as a rental if the market tells me that it's a good place to rent it. And if you're talking about wholesaling, right, like selling it before, heck, if it makes sense, I'll do that too. But you know what, though? I'll tell you this. How I differ from everyone else is I'm upfront. I always tell folks I'm not a baker. I don't like to sugarcoat things. So if I feel like wholesaling would be the route for me, I will let you know. And at the end of the day, if you want to do business with me, let's go to war together. If not, no harm, no foul. There's other houses for me to buy, you know?
Right. Yeah. I heard that. Well, but I don't. Well, if you're interested, that's cool. But I'd like to just sell it to you, and then you handle your business with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing that. I kind of like that. I mean, you sound like a pretty cool guy, but you know, I only want to hang out with you for maybe 14 days, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to make it as quick as painless as possible. I like to move quick. I pay cash. I'll pay all the closing costs, and I'll buy it as is.
Okay.
So
you think if we come to a number, you could close it as little as 14 days, as long as the title comes back how it's supposed to?
As soon as title clears, yeah.
Okay. Well, I've had a few different offers, and I wonder. I mean, if you could be 30-ish, I'd probably be all right with that. But we'll see what you say.
Okay. Well, while I look this up, can you tell me a little bit what you got going on over there?
It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. It's got the hot water heater is probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. The furnace is probably 3 or 4 years old. The roof is probably 10 years old. It does need help. I mean, the kitchen is dated a little bit. I could send you some pictures if you were interested.
Yeah, that would be great. You don't have to send them to me right at this moment, but yeah, at some point, that would be awesome.
Okay. I mean, I'm just looking to relocate and get my money out of this as quick as possible, and then go to the next. Or
gotcha. You saying relocate? So does that mean you currently live there right now?
I'm back and forth between here and my lady friends.
My man, how's what I'm talking about? So when you say relocating, where are you moving to?
probably wind up just living with her for a minute, and then I'll figure it out from there.
I like it. All right. And so if we were to move forward on this, I mean, what's the ideal timeline and solution for you?
Basically, as soon as that title comes back, let's close.
Got it. Okay. So you mentioned a few things. Let me ask you this. At the end of the day, if I were to flip this and, like what are some of the things that I would change besides, you said, the kitchen?
The kitchen and the bathroom, definitely, and some paint.
Got it. Okay. How much do you think that would cost me? How much do you think I need to sink in there?
I'd say you're going to spend probably $20,000 to do all the updates, and then you could probably get market value.
How much do you think I can sell it on the market for after I put in $20,000 in there?
I really don't know. I know they're taxing me at like 130, but that's outrageous. It's a rural area, and I really don't know what houses are selling for. I've only been here a few years.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Now, by the way, I'm looking this up right now, and it's saying, is it 1,000 square feet or 1,300 square feet?
It's 13. I thought it was closer to 1,400, but whatever the internet says is probably the truth.
Got it. Did you convert the garage or?
Yeah, the garage is, I didn't do it. It was like that how I did it. It's kind of attached to the house. The garage, it's a funny setup. But there's a door from the kitchen that leads right into there, and there's not a door for a car to get in there.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, I'm definitely interested. So let me ask you this. If I can close on this as soon as title clears, like I said, I pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees. I'll buy it as is, so you don't have to worry about fixing anything. Pretty much take whatever you want to take with you and leave behind what you don't want. I mean, what's the best price that you can do?
Throw a number out there. Yeah, I mean, you're crunching the numbers on the internet right now, and throw something out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you did say 30 earlier. I was really hoping you'd say 25.
I tell you what, I would do it for 30.
Well, why don't we say let's meet in the middle like peanut butter and jelly, and I'll bring all the bread, all 27,000 of it.
28.
All right, let's do it. What's your email address? Got it. Okay. So what I'll do, so let me explain to you the process, Ron. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and send over a 2-page agreement right now. It'll probably take me about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Good thing it's only 2 pages. And then once we both sign that agreement, then in the next 14 days, a few things are going to happen. One, I'm going to go ahead and open title, make sure title is clear, right?
Okay.
The second and third thing that I'm going to do are I'm going to send my general contractors out there. Okay. And I'm going to send my local partners out there as well, just to make sure that I get my set of eyes on there. If everything you say checks out, we should be good at that number. If we walk in there and half the roof is missing, then obviously, right, I'm gonna have to come back to the table. I'm not here to nickel and dime you, but if it's something that's gonna cost me a whole lot, then we're gonna have to have another conversation. Other than that, I think we should be good to go. How does that sound? Perfect. Do you have any other questions or anything that would prevent you from moving forward on this?
Now we're going to close at a place local to here, right?
Yeah. So what I would do is I will have my TC reach out a couple of title companies to make sure that we can close in 14 days. So I'll call a few, and then we'll go from there. Do you have a title company in mind?
No. Just something local.
Yeah, absolutely.
I see you're in California, and I don't want to fucking fly out there to close.
No, I don't want you flying out at communist country of California either, man.
Okay.
All right. So I'll send this over right now. And then when's a good time for me to maybe give you a call back? I can quickly go over it with you from top to bottom, so at least you know what you're signing.
I'll just look it over. If I feel it's good, I'll sign it. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool. Why don't I do this? Let me drop this over right now. I'll and then once I send it to you, I'll give you a call just to make sure you got it.
Yep.
And then if you have any questions, I can answer any questions at that point.
Sounds like a winner. Thank you, sir.
All right, brother. I'll call you in the next 5-15 minutes.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good one. ARV is 100 right off the bat. I mean,
100,000 if it was 1,000 square feet. When it went up to 1,300, we have a comp on PropStream that sold for 144, and then we have a 1,500 that sold for 130, and we have another one that was 1,000 square feet that sold for 144. So I do think that we have a couple with the converted garage scenario that increases it that 300-400 square foot. But I think you've got a good one on your hands there. I still don't think it's going to be a huge assignment just because of where it's at in Illinois. But
yep.
Numbers are good. I definitely think that should be able to get moved.
Yeah. And what did I say? We said 28, right?
28.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Sweet. Awesome. And by the way, guys, if that was on my CRM, I definitely would not send the agreement. I would just stay on the phone and have them sign it right on the spot. But I got to add it on the CRM right now.
Good stuff, man. Congrats on the deal. Who's going to dispo that for you?
You know who else? Brittany. Oh, you guys have Illinois. You guys want to dispo it? You can dispo it too.
I was like, oh, come on, man. No, you let Brittany do it. Danny's killing right now because I'm passing this off. Danny's like, I can have that dispo in one call. But I know you work with Brittany. I love seeing TU work with TU, so let her take care of it. But good job, man. Congrats on getting that signed.
Perfect.
Let us know.
Let us know exactly.
Once it's signed, all right?
Perfect. RJ, thank you very much. I really appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. We'll see you.
Cool.
All right. Good stuff. So 4 leads, 2 answers. First one was weird, missing a house, just a garage. Second one, exactly what we were looking for. So let's bring up the next caller, Mr. Sam Weaver.
How's it going?
How you feeling today?
Doing good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sweet. I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Ready to rock and roll. All right. So, Sam, long time. You're like, this is like sports talk radio. Long time follower, short time member. So you've been with you for how long?
Oh man, I think like maybe 2 months now.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get you something here. I'm going to try to find something that we can go into RJ's cherry picking. Emergency reasons, cosmetic. Let's see where it's up. Ooh, Nebraska. Don't love the Nebraska. Let's not do the Nebraska. We're going to go with Arkansas.
Perfect.
All right. Dropping it in the chat right now. There you go. Right after the address is the seller's phone number.
Okay. Sweet.
Seller's name is Evelyn.
Evelyn. Perfect.
Sam, keep that private chat open. I'll be dropping some for you.
Perfect. Sounds good. I'm going to mute. Have you ever heard that before?
I didn't hear anything.
Really?
Did you have
Okay.
your phone?
Yeah.
What did it do?
It was saying that this person has reached their limit of people that can reach out to them today.
All
I've never heard that one. Should I
right.
call it again?
Let's pick another one.
All right. I was like, that. Never heard that one.
That feels like a cheap phone plan right there.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
All right. This one's Kevin.
Yep.
Okay.
Two, 5, 6, 5, 8, 9, 8, 9, 5.
Hey, Kevin, this is Sam Weaver. I was calling about 564 Old Lincoln Highway. Looks like you filled out a form on our website about looking to sell that property. You can give me a call back. My number is 97. Oh, I done messed up. I didn't have anything organized. I was like, where's the address? It's all jumbled up together in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now we know what we're doing. I'll give him a call again though. Jeez.
No, you're good. Let's do this one right here.
Do you want me to mute every time I say the address, or
Just don't say the numbers. Just be like, hey, I'm calling about your property. I'm Carson.
okay?
But if a voicemail picks up, you have to mute for the phone numbers because YouTube will take it down for sharing people's private information.
Okay. This is my first time, so first time jitters.
Sam, how many contracts?
The number you dialed.
What's that?
Someone asked in the chat, how many contracts have you gotten since joining TU?
Oh my goodness, a buttload. I think at one point in time I was up to 12 for the month. That was like my highest point. That was crazy. Okay, that one didn't answer.
Try that one again.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. The number you dialed has been changed.
Oh.
Disconnect.
Yeah, it's disconnected.
I'm batting 0.
It's all right. Just feels like it's a lot more when you're live than it actually is. You've only called 3.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to try this Nebraska one.
All right, let's go. Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
We're double dialing this one.
Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Kevin. This is Sam Weaver. I was calling about Bedard Street. It looks like you filled out a form on our website about looking to sell that property. You can give me a call back. My number. Thanks so much. Look forward to hearing from you.
This person, I think they put their first name in the last name spot. So this is, I would call this person John, by the way.
Okay, cool. John.
Well, I don't know. His email actually has. I don't know.
How do you pronounce that name?
I would say Rorn.
Rorn? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, because his email has that down as. So yeah, I'd go Rorn.
Hi, is this Rorn?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Rorn. This is Sam Weaver. I was calling about Wakefield Lane. It looks like you filled out a form on our website about looking to sell that property. Are you still looking to sell?
Yes.
Awesome. How much you looking to get for it?
As much as I can.
I love it. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
It was rented out, rental property. The lease ended this month. Tenants moved out last weekend, and this week the cleaners are supposed to come in. So everything should be done by this weekend. So it should be free and clear after that.
Okay. So let me make sure I got this straight. You had it rented out, and now you're at the point where the tenants moved out. You're just kind of done with the property, or what's going on?
I'm trying to get into other investments, so it's better for me to just sell it.
Okay. All right. Well, how much you looking to get for it?
Like I said, as much as I can.
Well, you must know that you're filling out these forms for investors. You're probably not going to get the highest and best price.
I understand that, but what's the best offer you can give me?
I'm not really in the offer making business. I'm in the house buying business, you know.
Okay. So don't you need to make an offer when you're buying a house?
Well, when you go to the dealership, they have the sticker price on the car, you know. So I just need somewhere to start to see if this is something that I can even, move forward with.
Well, my deal price is $445 cash offer.
445?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And the tenants that went through there, did they leave it in good condition, or?
Yeah, they were very good actually.
And how long did you say they were in there for?
These were in there for 1 year.
For 1 year? So you already replaced the carpets beforehand, or?
Since 2021.
Okay. Has it been updated at all? I mean, have you rented it out the whole time, or?
The upgrades were the appliances and the water heater and a new roof last year.
Okay. So does it still look like 2002 in there?
The pictures from last December are on realtor.com.
Did you have this listed at one point?
Yes.
Okay, what happened?
I didn't like the offers.
Okay. So you listed it. Let's take a look. What'd you list it for?
I think 489 last year.
Okay. And it didn't sell at 489?
No, I had several low offers, but
obviously I understood that the market wasn't ideal for, especially with the interest rates on mortgages.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully as it's going down, I might get a better price, but the quicker, I'm just looking for a quicker sale right now rather than going through the listing process and all that. So if I don't get a good offer, then I guess next week or so I'll list it.
Okay. What's got you looking to sell so quickly? Why go with an investor rather than just list it?
Like I said, there are a couple of investments that I'm trying to get into.
Do they have a time limit on them, or?
Obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't need a quick sale.
Okay. Well, do you have other houses, or are you an investor yourself?
No, that was my residence, and then I had to move because of work, so I rented it out, and then I listed it, re-rented it last year, and then, it's not the investment opportunity that I'm looking for right now. I need, better investments.
Mm-hmm.
The returns are not what I need.
Okay. Well, do you still owe on the property?
Yes.
Okay. What's the number that you need to net?
Net for myself?
Yeah, after paying off the mortgage.
I need ideally 75.
75. Okay. What's left on the mortgage?
I have 336 on the mortgage and 35 on the solar.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work for us. There's just no room in there.
That's why I asked what's the offer. So.
Well, I'm glad that we found that out. I think your best bet is just go ahead and list it or keep it.
Oh, thanks.
Yep. All righty. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. All right, RJ, give it to me straight.
It's not his best bet; it's his only bet. Listen, that's a tough one. That's tough for everybody. The types that don't want to give you any information. They don't want to. Both you and Caesar kind of got that. I thought at the beginning, when he was like, I want to get it the best price I can possibly get. I thought that Caesar did a better job of handling that. At first, I thought you were going to just roll over and just give up on it. You asked the question and then you went back to it. So I do like the fact that you went back to it. I would have liked you just to stay there a little bit longer. I felt like you had to think about it for a second. Whereas you could tell with Caesar, it was a little bit like second nature when the seller was like, maybe an offer. What's your price? I want to make as much money as possible. Caesar kind of just had his lines that he went to. Felt like you needed that 30 seconds to think about it and then go back to it. And then you did a good job of getting it out. I thought that when you got into the call, there was times where I was scared for you because I was like, man, that really wasn't a great response by the seller. And I just wasn't sure how you were going to be able to navigate that. I thought you did a pretty decent job of asking questions and getting him to open up, even there at the end. You went from not being able to get a price out of him to then knowing how much he owed on the mortgage, how much he needed to net in his pocket, and then from that, being able to reverse engineer and say, there is no option here. And there legitimately wasn't. This is not a price point. This is in Wichita Falls, Texas, which I know really well. There's no rental play here. Guaranteed he's losing money on that every single month. The reason why he's rented it out is because he listed it too high. He didn't get any offers. You know, he's basically willing to sell it to us for the price that he had it listed at, minus realtor commissions and closing costs and repairs that he would have had to do. If that was the case, it would have sold back then, right? He didn't get that. You're not going to get it now. And he's saying the market hasn't improved, right? So it's not like we need to pay this. So overall, I thought the positives that you could take away are from some of the ways that you navigated that. That to me is one of the more difficult seller types to deal with, especially when you're, I don't want to say newer because you've been doing this for a little bit, but like it's just for everybody, really. It's not comfortable when someone is like coming out of the gates and basically saying like, I'm here to negotiate. I don't want to tell you anything. Make me the offer, Mr. Homebuyer. Just comes across as like rude is the best way to put it.
Yeah, you almost want to hang up on them.
Right. So overall, I thought you did a really decent job of navigating that. Let's try another one. I that's not good.
All right.
So
let's get somebody who's chatty, somebody who can talk, and they can get the right price. They talk themselves down.
Oh man. Here we go. There you go. I dropped it in the chat.
Okay.
Corey, no, solar's not a deal breaker. It's just another lien that you have to take into consideration. Patrick said he's really sees a lot of growth in you in that call presence right there.
Hello?
Hi, is it Charles?
Yeah.
Hey, Charles, this is Sam Weaver. I was calling about Elm Street. It looks like you filled out a form on our website about looking to sell that property.
Yeah.
You still looking to sell?
Yeah.
Awesome. How much you looking to get for it?
I could get 110.
110?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
Well, I just saw it's got all new plumbing. I added another bathroom with the jacuzzi, a full bath, a huge bathroom.
Okay.
And let's see, I put, like I said, all new plumbing. I put a island in it with a sink, electrical, air conditioning. I say it's 5 years old or so. The roof, I'd say 5 years or under.
Okay.
New doors and windows. So, it still needs a little bit. I like finishing. Like I got floors. I redid some floors. Got original wood on a few of the rooms. It's got all wood trim. The old wood trim all matching all through everywhere, all through the house. There's not none missing in that. 4-bedroom, 2-bath. The basement is concreted. It's got new hot water heater, furnace line, a couple years old, propane, got a new propane tank.
Okay.
It's got an enclosed front porch. Needs gutter work.
Needs gutter work?
Yeah. I like the front porch never had gutters, and I was going to ask me to do that. Yeah, because when I bought the house, I bought a sight unseen like an idiot. Yeah. There was nothing. It was just a shell of a house. I put everything into it because me and my wife were going to retire here.
Mhm.
Changed my mind.
What happened?
I don't like the town. Too small. I'm from Omaha.
Okay.
Yeah. I just like the town. But property out here, it don't last. It should put it out there. They buy it up, and they're outrageously priced. And I don't know where the money's coming from. The average worth of a family is 200 and some thousand, but the average salary is 91,000. And I don't know where. I don't know where the hell they're getting their money from. But there's money out here somewhere.
Hmm.
Yeah. Because you think that's a village, 200 people.
Right.
And they're real strict. You know, and when I sign up I don't need you to tell me where I have to park my car. And all that. I don't need you to tell me I had to get a building permit. Because I got a driveway that goes from front to back to the alley.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't need you to tell me I have to get a permit because I got a $55,000 permit to fix up the inside. And they said that doesn't cover outside. And why do I have to have a permit to put 10 ton of rock, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It just said the power lines in the way of the dumpster. I said tell them to lower it, go a little farther, and raise it again. You know, to avoid the power lines. I just think that just like that's petty. It seems wrong to me. You know, I don't like people monitoring. I mean, staying on top. Tell me what I can do in my yard. You know, because like there was no grass from that when we got here. Now we got a nice little front grass area with flowers and flower bed and stuff. So painted the house. Because it was white and pink and painted white and gray.
Mm-hmm. Charles,
So, like,
hey Charles, real quick, how did you come up with 110?
well, because I was offered 90, and then an investor friend of mine, and then not from him, but from another company like this, and then I lost contact with him, got a new phone number and phone, and then then he said there's a company they give me 110. Can you hold on 1 second? Just 1 second, please.
Sure.
Let's go like this. Hello?
Are you muted,
I muted
Sam?
him. Yeah.
I
Hello?
really don't like it.
Yep. I'm here.
All right. No.
Okay, so you were saying you had an investor friend come in. They said that they'd give you 90.
No, another company like this said 90, and then I lost contact with them, and then he said he knows the company that would probably give me 110.
Okay. So did you talk to that company that said they'd give you 110?
I'm in the process of it. You know, I'm not dead, so I mean, I don't own nothing on it or nothing. So I don't back tax, all that's taken care of. So no, I'm just spreading it out, you know.
Yeah.
To see what's out there.
Got it. 9 times out of 10, investors are not going to come in with the highest and best.
Right.
Because we'll need to get a pretty steep discount on this in order to make sense of it. You know, the numbers just don't make sense. I'm seeing the properties are going for like 130, somewhere around there. And so if I look at a property that's going for 130, how much money do I need to put into the property to get it to that point? And
it's a $200,000 house, probably easy. I mean, compared to what I've seen and what's sold and what I mean, I did a little bit of my homework too, and I'd say easy. I mean, I'd say maybe a couple dollars more, you know. But in 130, they sold 100. The house, I bet that you're talking about, it looks real nice. I sent pictures. The roof is leaking. Because I talked to people about it. Roof is leaking. It needs a lot of, from the water damage, needs a lot of repairs. So
what's do you have any comps? Do you have any addresses of the properties they're selling at 200?
I'll get you some. But I can tell you, the one that went for 130, the one you're talking about. You could see it. It makes no sense to me on how the value of properties around here makes no sense at all. And I understand everything's going up, but damn, that much in a small town, there's nothing around there. I guess there's bear factory, there's some things like that. But
let me ask you this, Charles. Why not just list this thing instead of just going with an investor?
I've never listen. It's just pain in the ass, and I don't have the time it takes to, And people want a finished product,
Mm-hmm.
And for the most expensive stuff, that is all done, and it's like just a fine detail, and I don't have the time, and I really don't like the town. It just made it too hard to do. They're talking about it's an eyesore, been an eyesore for a couple of years. Okay, now I'm willing to put this into it. Now, what's the problem? Why are you guys making it so hard and make me jump through so many hoops? Because I don't have the lawyers and things like that that can handle that talk to them. I went in front of the council myself and got the permits. It was professionally done. Plumbing was and electrical. So it all passed inspection, but they don't require that here. Inspection thing.
Yeah, I mean, here's where I'm at. Just being straight up with you, it doesn't really make much sense for me to come in here and pick this property up because I'm not even sure. Like you just said, it's kind of crazy how they value property around here, especially in a town of only 200. I'm gonna have a hard time either finding a partner out there to partner up on this, or finding the right person that would see value in this once I sink money into it.
Well, what if I partnered up with you? I already got the equity and everything in the house. I mean, it would take you maybe 25 grand to buy in, and maybe at the absolute most, 10 grand. And we're talking 35,000 we can have into it. No, sorry. But that's something for you to think about. It's because I just don't have the time and attention or the knowledge of knowing the people.
All right,
people at the time.
Charles, I got an idea. You mentioned earlier on the call that you said that you don't want to deal with the agent, right?
All right.
What if I was able to help you out with that? I take care of the agent. I take care of closing costs. We come to an agreement on price.
Yeah, we can do it like that.
Okay, so what's the number that you need since you don't owe anything on the property? What's the best you could do for me on this property to help you out?
And walk away.
Yeah. I'll take care of everything else.
95, so I go. That's 15 off. All right. That would be reasonable, fair to you. I know you got to make money. Everybody's got to make money because that's the American way. And I'd be a fool if I didn't know that, and you would be a fool if you didn't do that. Make money.
Tell him to give me
Yeah,
a second.
that would be fair on both of us. I couldn't go below 90, but 95. But,
Tell him to give you a second so we can talk.
Can you give me a second?
I'm going to send you some pictures.
Yeah, do that. Well, just give me a second. I need to talk to my partner and see if we can run this.
Send the pictures to this number.
Yeah, that works.
I got you. I'll send them right now.
All right, thanks. Oh,
He hang
all
up.
right, I'm gonna call him back.
It's fine. It's fine. Let's just pause for a second while he's sending the pictures. So he wasn't 110. Then he throws out the novation. This is why you walk away, right? So once you start walking away, motivation has a tendency to come after you. And so now the motivation is chasing us. And so you said, well, in order for us to take care of things, aka do a novation, now he came down to 95,000. So there's a couple different ways that you can pitch novation. And the one that I like, the way that I like to pitch it is the market will tell us what the house is worth. So all I need to come to an agreement on is how am I going to get paid? Because the sellers are going to tell us what they're willing to pay for the house. As long as we agree that I'm going to get X amount for doing this, then you can get the rest. So is it worth me dealing with all of this that you don't want to deal with in order to do the deal? So in this scenario, I mean, looking at from Street View, you're getting the pictures?
Yeah, he's sending them, a lot of them.
All right. It doesn't have to be completely fixed up. It just basically has to be livable. It can even be a little bit used. So like there's a 130, there's a 120, a 130, and a 140 comp. Each one of them have like old Formica countertops, older cabinets, some like used carpet, and they sold. Okay. So if that's the case, like say if we came in and we did 130, it's going to cost us 10 grand. We want to make, we want to make 30.
Right.
So what you tell them is, if you want us to deal with this, here's what we would do. We would come, we would list it on the market for 130. Once it sells, then I want to net $30,000. Whatever would be left over would be yours. So if we list it for 130, we get 130. It cost us 7 to 9 grand. Realtor commissions, closing costs, repairs, whatever all that comes out. Then I want to net the 30. That would put him somewhere between 90 to 95,000. But if the offers come in at 125, then he goes down to 85,000. And it's not like we're going to be dead set on the 30. We'll wiggle with them a little bit, especially if the prices go down. But I feel it's like he said, everything sells. So if that's the case, let us deal with it. He can walk away somewhere between 90 and 95 as long as we make our money.
Okay. Okay. All righty. Let's do it.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes, this is property leads.
All right, Charles, here's the game plan. So what we could do is we could list it at 130. So if it sells at 130, I gotta make something on this. Now, typically after all realtor fees, closing cost, I like to be at 30. So if we can agree that after all the closing costs and paying the realtor fee, make 30, you keep the rest. If it
Yeah,
sells at 130.
we're talking and down anything there. Can't think about that. I'll talk to my investor friend, see what he's got to say and what he thinks. Give me some little bit of time on that.
I mean, it's called a novation. So
Right.
your investor friend will know what a novation is, but
Yeah,
because you said everything sells there, right? So that just kind of protects that interest of, if let's say it goes down to 120, for example.
But see, I can do all that. I can do what you're talking about. I can do all that for the 45,000 that probably is going to cost. 40,000 it's going to cost. I can do all that. I can call a realtor out there and have her do all of that, and she don't get that kind of money. Now you're talking about me paying all them costs and stuff. I mean, it's just really that's. I mean, I don't see the advantage in my part for that.
Okay, that sounds fine. Yeah, go ahead and I'd say just list this property then at that point then, But you mentioned you didn't want to you didn't want to deal with the agent. So I was just trying to become a solution for you.
I appreciate it. Just a little too expensive a solution, but I do appreciate you taking the time to hear me out.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep. Have a great day. That didn't go well.
No, it was fine, because this is why we do this. It doesn't have to be perfect. First of all, significantly better on these 2 calls than you were during your call review. Okay. So light years in improvement. You feel much more comfortable and in the pocket. I thought you navigated that conversation fantastic. I actually would have just preferred that he told you to fuck off there at the end before we got to the whole novation and the pictures and everything, because then it would have been like, that was great. That's how the call's supposed to go. You did everything perfect. What sucks there is that all of a sudden he chased, and then it was like, we offer a solution, and then he walks away from it, and it makes you feel some kind of a way about it. So I want you to ignore the result, okay? Because Sam, this is the hard part, right? We don't fall in love with the result. We fall in love with the process. You followed the process perfectly. You got to the end. He chased, you offered, and the thing that you can improve on is how you pitch that novation a little bit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What I didn't like was it felt rushed. You jumped too much into what the result would be instead of building the benefit to him up front. So what I would like for you to have said when you got him back on the phone is, all right, Sam, so here's what we can do for you. You said you don't want to do any repairs to the property. You don't like dealing with the agents. It's too much of a hassle. But you did say if you could get somewhere around $95,000, you would be okay with selling the property. So if I were to come in and do what's called a novation, and I deal with the hiring of the agents, I deal with all of the negotiations, I deal with all the repairs, I deal with all of the inspection items and the renegotiations and all of that. And then I take care of the realtor commissions. I take care of the closing costs. If I were to be able to get you to where you net somewhere between $90,000 to $95,000, would that make you happy? Yes. Okay. Because I think we can do that. But here's what I need you to understand. We're going to list this property on the MLS. And when we do that, the market then is going to tell us what the property is worth. So as these offers come in, if we get what we think we could get, you should net between $90,000 to $95,000. But if they don't come in at that price, I need you to work with me. It's all moving on a sliding scale. So I'm going to make X amount of dollars. You're going to make $90,000 to $95,000. So if we come in and we get a $120,000 offer, then that means maybe you're going to make $8,000 less, and I'll make $2,000 less. Does that make sense? Like we'll because you're making a lot more money than I'd be making on this. So we'll kind of move this down on a sliding scale. Value is built. It makes sense to him. Kind of get him to understand. I felt like it was too much of like, hey, you didn't want to deal with this. I want to make 30,000 and we'll do it, which is fine to a certain degree. I don't think he had the level of motivation that we needed. Typical of this type of a novation pitch, though. But you know, how many times have you pitched a novation?
Two times maybe.
There you go. So you're new to it.
It wasn't. Yeah, it definitely wasn't. Those 2 times were like, she literally told me, I don't want to deal with an agent. I don't want to deal with anything. I just want to be done with the property. And I have a brand new 2018 build. I was like, thing, novation. But
so again, I really was impressed with that call. I think you should be proud of yourself. So was the chat, by the way. The chat was like, man, Sam's great. Like, it's the product of what we're doing right now, right? Everyone wants to see the result. And like I said, I don't care about the result. It's great that Caesar just sent a contract, right? It's awesome for him. Caesar's been on here 4 to 5 times and he hasn't sent out contracts in the past. Does that impact Caesar on a daily basis? Not at all. You know, it's about just going. Each one of these few moments that you have is an opportunity. As long as you're doing the right thing, that's where the results will come. And so overall, man, I think you should be very proud of yourself. The growth that you've had over the past month or so is just enormous. I can tell you're putting in the work.
Thank you.
So keep doing it. I know it's kind of been rough at times, but stick with it, man. We're headed in the right direction. And if you do that, what you just did over and over and over again, very, very soon, any issues that you've had are going to go away because you're going to have results. All right.
Thank you so much.
All right, man. Appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
All right.
All right. Good stuff. Mr. Luna, you have your camera off. Are you with us? Mr. Luna is with us. All right. Let's bring up our next caller. Edward Luna. What's up, Edward?
What's up? What's up?
You're also a veteran on here. Is this your 3rd time now? Because we did the boiler room.
Yeah.
You were on one other live, right?
Yes, I think I was. Yeah.
Man, it meant that little to you. You don't even remember?
No, it's 3 times exactly.
All right. All right. Let's get you a lead over here, man. How you feeling today?
I feel good. I feel the momentum.
There you go. All right. Dropping it in the chat now.
All right.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Your call has been forwarded to an
Y'all can hear that, right?
message system 5018. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
I go straight to voicemail.
Jacob said, if you don't put up the same numbers from this weekend, you're fired. What'd you do this weekend?
Oh man, I was closing deals left and right. Thursdays, and then I think I closed 1 Thursday at the Airbnb, and then Friday I think I closed 2, and then the following day I think I did 4, and then Saturday I did 1. Yeah, I've been keeping up that momentum. I've been locking up a contract today. I locked one up today this morning. So.
Jeez. All right, I just dropped you one there. Actually, funny enough, we're closing on a deal in this random city of Missouri. Sedalia, Missouri. We're closing on it today or tomorrow.
Nice. Let's see. Oh shit, it was Josh. Y'all can hear that, right?
It's Josh.
Hey Josh, this is Edward. I was reaching out. You have filled out a form on our website to sell your property there on Prospect Avenue. You still looking to sell that?
Yeah.
Perfect. How much are you looking to get for that?
I'm looking to. I mean, I need at least 80, to be honest with you.
Need at least, you say 80?
Yep. It's valued at roughly 160 to 183. All the stuff you look up online is incorrect. It's not a 2-bedroom house. It's a 4-bedroom house. The only thing that's correct about the listing is it is only 1 bathroom.
1 bathroom. Okay. You say you need at least 80. Tell me a little bit about it. What's going on with it?
Well, getting divorced, and that's the remaining of what needs to be dealt with is that house right there. And that's a little bit below that is what we owe the bank.
Jeez. Okay.
So
well, during these situations by divorce, I don't know whether to say sorry or congratulations. So.
All right. Yeah. It's a little bit of both.
Okay. All righty. Okay. And is the property sitting vacant? Is it still occupied? What's going on?
I mean, I occupy it. The kids and the ex-wife have moved out, so it's just me and a place with 9 rooms. There's no reason for it.
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have a place to go, or like what's kind of like your timeline there?
Yeah, I got another place already.
Okay. Well, what does it need a lot of work?
There's some drywall work that needs to be done in a hallway, and the kitchen ceiling needs to be repaired. It has those kind of like those foam 12 by 12 or 16 by 16 square ceiling tiles.
Okay.
And throughout the years, they have started to give out on, like the corners that hold them up. So they started to fall down, and I haven't got to that portion yet. The living room and dining room have been completely gutted and redone. New flooring, new walls, new paint, whole 9 yards.
Okay.
I stopped when I got to the kitchen. My lawyer told me to quit putting money into it because most likely we were going to end up selling it.
Okay. So it sounds like you just need a quick and easy sell here. Just be done with it now.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, I think I might be able to make some work here. So the way our process works, that way you have an idea, is let's say we agree on price here today. I'll send out an agreement to you, and that way you can sign that. And once that gets signed, I would like to coordinate with you for our guys to go out there, just walk the property, just verify the condition based on what you've already told me. I know it needs a little bit of work, not a whole lot. So we'll go ahead and just verify that. If everything's good, then I'm good to go at that price and move forward. Now, I always like to set this expectation, right? Like if something gets noticed during the inspection walkthrough, like, I don't know, the roof is caved in or something like that, then we would have to come back and revisit price. But you could, right. So I would just like to set that expectation up front. So, I mean, that being said, if, we'll buy it as is, right? There's no fees that you need to obviously pay or anything like that. What's the best price you think you could do for me like today, if I could get it done for you today?
I mean, like I said, I'm really shooting for that 80. That would be best. To be honest with you, a couple of years ago, I had people offer me 120 for it, and I should have probably taken it then, but
gotcha.
That was our place to live at the time.
Right. Okay. Well, you know what? I think I can make that work. Let me see.
Yeah, I just have to have something in order to give the ex-wife to make her happy. You know what I mean?
Oh, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
All right. I got your emails, first name, last name, 64 at Gmail.
Yes, that's correct.
All righty. Well, then I'll go ahead and shoot that over to you here. It's just you on the deed, or also the wife?
It is also the ex-wife too.
Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'll just go ahead and put you on the agreement, and then once we open title and all that, we could get her signature later, but we could still just start the process there. Okay.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Okay. Give me about.
Pictures or anything?
Yeah, that'd be great. I was gonna actually say that once you get that signed, if you can send me a couple pictures through this number here, and yeah, from there we'll get the process here started. All right.
Yes, sir. So do I need to send it to this number?
Yeah, you can send it to this one. This is my mobile number here.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I got a few of them. Just excuse the mess. I haven't cleaned anything. I got shit everywhere from moving all the kids' stuff in and out. And moving my stuff to the different house and all that crap. So
yeah, no worries. That's fine.
Stuff all over the counters in the kitchen that normally isn't there.
Yeah. Hey, we're probably gonna make a mess too when we go in there and fix it up, so that's fine.
Exactly. Yep. It always gets dirty before you fix it up. So.
Yep.
Sounds good, man. Well, I'll send you those pictures, and do I just look for that?
Yep.
In the email?
Yeah, I'll be in the email. Come in through DocuSign. Give me about 10 minutes, and then I'll give you a call in about 30 minutes just to make sure you got it, and we could go over it, and I can answer any questions you may have if you have any.
Sounds good, man.
All righty, man. Well, talk to you here soon.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Right. Well, 160 ARV, a little over 50%.
Brother, oh my God. Edward Lewis got the dream lead. Oh my God. Hey, it was so funny. I'm going to pick on this person. Jason P said, why accept 80? What if it needs 50K? It needs 50K. Who gives a shit? Bro, there's a sold comp at 193. Okay. So say we put it at 193. If we buy it for 80 and 50, you're at 130. Selling it for 193. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Also, he did talk about the condition. He's living in the house.
Right.
He's like, it needs some drywall work. It needs a little bit of fixing up. I mean, I'm sure once we get in there, it's going to need like cosmetics.
Yeah.
She's in Missouri. And like I said before we got on the call, we're literally closing on a deal in Sedalia today or tomorrow. So I text Danny and I was like, hey, Edward just locking up a banger in Sedalia. Like, this one's coming to us.
And pictures. So, yeah.
Man. Hey, that's the lead right there that everyone looks for all the time. Just so everyone knows, it's like this is like the 1% lead, right? You got to go through the 99 others to get to this one. It feels like you've been getting a lot of these leads lately, though. I mean, I know you're.
Oh man, yeah, I have. It's been great. Yeah,
Edward's living right now.
Yeah,
that was awesome, man. When he said 80, I was kind of like, I don't know. And then I popped up, and literally this is what I have on my screen: 193, 183, 188. And then the actives are 295, 162, 175.
Yeah, like I saw one on store that one was like 162. Saw the pictures, it wasn't even like fixed up or anything. And I'm okay.
Yeah.
No,
that was crazy. And then I was like, all right, is there something I'm missing? I was looking up street views on each one of them. They all look the same. They all have the exact like similar year built. No, man, that was amazing. So
yeah.
Great job. Go get that contract written up so you can get it signed. All right.
Yep. I'll let y'all know. I'll reach out to Dan.
Appreciate you, Edward. We'll see you, man.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. So listen, I've done too many of these lives before to know when to keep going and when to stop. Caesar sent out the contract. Caesar, can I bring you back up for a second? I think Caesar might be on the phone. I don't know if Caesar's has gotten signed yet, but Sam had a couple of good conversations. He didn't get that lead. Edward got that lead. When you get that one, you win the live. Like you walk off, you exit stage left, and you say, "Great, shout out to property leads, great leads." Caesar, are you available? Caesar's on the phone. Caesar's closing another seller. But listen, man, that was awesome. Property leads, always bring in. Those are $30 bangers right there, just so you know. Everybody was asking in the chat. And, oh, by the way, y'all don't pay attention to Strat Daddy, okay? He just mad because back in the day I used to embarrass him on Pardon the Disruption over and over and over again, all right? Nah, listen, me and Stratton are buddies. It's all in good fun. But I saw the chat like, hey, what are we doing over here? But, man, that was awesome right there. I love seeing that go down. We got a mixture of everything, right? The weird leads, right? So I think Sam said his first dial, the cell phone had exceeded the amount of calls the seller could receive that day. You got the voicemails, the disconnects, the contracts being sent, the heavy negotiations on some, right? The ones that the sellers didn't want to give the price, the incorrect price ones, the non-motivated leads, and then the highly motivated ones. That is a full array of what you should expect when we're working these types of leads. Super proud of Caesar, Sam, and Edward. Love seeing their growth. I've seen the results coming in for for each one of these guys. Like Sam said, 12 contracts since joining TU. Are all those going to make it to the closing table? No. He's learning. And I did a seller call review. I was really hard on him during a seller call review a couple of weeks ago. And then seeing today, I was literally messaging the team. I'm like, man, Sam has just gotten so much better. This is great. Because I love to see the trajectory of people's growth. And not expecting it to be perfect, because that's what we do every single day. We work to get better. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., when we show up for the implementation call, seller call reviews. We go back to the drawing board as a community. We go to work to get better. Why? So we can get these types of results right here. We don't want to fumble on the ones that are laydowns, which, by the way, I just posted a video of me fumbling that lead that Edward just got back in 2023. A laydown lead, right price, and I just went for it and said, all right, I'm just going to send you the contract. Got hung up on, ended up not closing it, never got a hold of the seller again. You can mess those up. So everyone that was like, oh, hey, that was so easy and it's all about the lead, there is a little bit of subtle little nuances that you have to pay attention to there. Thought Edward did great. So shout out to everybody on the live for coming on here. They don't have to do that. It puts them in an uncomfortable position, but I thought they did great. So congratulations to everybody. We're going to wrap up on that note. Property leads, thank you so much for providing this opportunity for each and every one of us every single day. Make sure you like the video, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.